Welcome back guys to another Minecraft video where today I'll be talking about the basics of redstone. So let's just say you have no clue what the heck this witchcraft is. Because look at this, there's literally circles, there's there's red stuff, there's weird thingamabobs. I'm so confused. Well, don't worry, I will tell you the basics of redstone and what it is basically for today. After this video, this will not look like witchcraft anymore. Okay, so if you look over here, and I press this button, you will recognize that this button transmits redstone power to this redstone. And then this redstone will basically light up, showing that it has power, as you see. Now, whatever this redstone line leads to will activate. Yes, and that's called a redstone component. We're going to learn all about these redstone components today. The first redstone component that we're going to talk about is called a hopper. A hopper transports items. Yep. So if I was to throw an item into the top of it, as you see, it will pick up the item. Pretty cool. And then inside the hopper, you'll see the items are. Now, if I was to grab a chest or a barrel or any type of storage container, and let's just say I wanted to move items. Yep. So let's just say I wanted to move items from this chest to this chest. Well, using the hopper, we can. If we were to shift click on it like this, the chest, as you see, a pipe will appear. This pipe is pointing toward this chest, as you see. Now, make sure this pipe is pointing toward the thing where you want the items to end up. So this is where the items will end up transported. And it will take items from the top container or chest. As you see, the items are slowly being funneled down into this hopper. And this hopper is now putting the items into this chest. Look at that. That is pretty much what a hopper does. Now, you can do this on any direction. So if you shift click over here, as you see, the pipe changes its direction. And it's now facing this way. You can do it over here, over here, over here. Make sure you're shift clicking or you'll accidentally open the chest. You can even do it from the top. Now keep in mind, hoppers do not transport items up. They only transport them down or to the sides. Pretty nice. This thing is really cool because it funnels items from the top and it puts them on the bottom. Now you can also do this. You can combine the hoppers like this and transport items even further. As you see, all the items are being transported over here because I connected each hopper with the other. So this hopper is putting it into this hopper, this hopper is putting it into this hopper, this hopper is putting it into this hopper, and it's putting it into this chest. Pretty simple. And that's how you can use hoppers to transport items. Okay, the next block we have is called a redstone lamp. It can be used to light things up. As you see, we have a dark area, and when we press this button and activate the redstone lamp, it will light up the area. So first off, this one needs to be powered. So you need to power it using redstone, which is the button, redstone power. Pretty cool. Now, redstone lamps need continuous power to stay lit. As you see, the minute the power runs out from the button is the minute the redstone lamp stops lighting up the area. However, a copper bulb is different. Once you activate it once, it will stay lit forever until it is given power once again. Then its power will be shut off. Pretty cool, indeed. TNT is also a redstone component. Yep, basically, when activated with redstone power, it will explode. Now, for the safety of ourselves, we will not light this block up. We're just gonna keep it dormant. Yep. Droppers, as you see, droppers drop items that are inside of it when powered. So if I do this, it is powered and it drops an item. The next one we want to look at is the dispenser. If you look at the dispenser and the dropper, they have different faces. Now the dispenser is a little different because it can throw projectiles, as you see. Yep, it can also throw snowballs. Now keep in mind that it activates random, so anything that's randomly within one of these slots would be thrown. It doesn't matter which slots it is in. It will just pick a random slot inside the dispenser to throw the item. As you see, it's picked a arrow, picked a snowball. If I was just put this two in here like this, it would pick between the two randomly, I believe. Yeah, as you saw, it's picking between them randomly. But it seems to be picking the arrows more often. Pretty cool redstone component. Now, if you want to know all the items that this thing can drop or use, look at the wiki. Because it can also use water buckets, and it can place water down. And it can place, I believe, flint and steel. It can light things on fire. So it can do quite a few things. Now, droppers can put items into storage containers. As you see, it can throw items into a storage container. So if I was to press this button when there's nothing inside this barrel, and there's something inside the dropper will throw the item, as you see, the item is no longer there, into the barrel. And if I keep doing this, it will slowly put the light blue wood into the barrel. Pretty cool. Now this block is also directional. So wherever the face is where it's going to throw the items. Same with the dropper. The dropper will do the same thing. Pistons push blocks. Yep. So if I was to place this here, as you see, it pushes the block. Now, this is also directional. Keep in mind, most redstone blocks are directional, which is really cool. This pushes blocks, as you see, by one block up. Now, there's two different types of pistons. There's a normal and a sticky piston. A sticky piston will retract the block. It will push it, and then it will retract it. Pretty cool. Nice. Now, certain blocks like bedrock and obsidian cannot be pushed by the piston. Yeah. Now, the crafter is what we're going to go over next. The crafter crafts things when given a signal. As you see, it has a crafting grid inside it. And you can basically put any recipe you want in here, and it will craft it. Now, when given a signal, it will craft the thing. But until it is given the signal, it will not craft anything. So as you see, I give it a redstone signal. And it crafts a crafting table. I can also make it craft sticks. I can make it craft a pickaxe. It's pretty cool, actually. Now, it does not act like a normal crafting table, so you cannot click this and grab it. You have to give it a redstone signal for it to craft things. And it's used to basically automate crafting. Now, because it throws the item out from its face, you can also have it as you see, I have a crafting table, crafting recipe in here. Whenever I press this button, it will then throw the item over here into the barrel. As you see, if I just craft up a bunch of these, power it multiple times, it will craft up crafting tables and put it into this barrel. Pretty cool. Funny enough, doors are also redstone components. Look at that! Whenever you activate it, it will open up the doors, but whenever the power runs out, the doors will retract and they will close back. So even though it opens doors, you'd have to continuously give it redstone power to keep it open, or it will just close. Same with trapdoors. Trapdoors can also be used that way. Pretty nice. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. I hope you learned a few things about redstone and the basics of redstone. These are the basic redstone components. Next time, I will go over how to transmit redstone and the transmitters and ways to basically transport redstone power. Gamer, I am a hundreds YouTube channel.